When the zombie apocalypse arrives, will you survive? Using real-life settings, we put the weapons, everyday objects, and theories to the test. Learn the best ways to bash undead skulls and stay alive in any situation. Zombie Go Boom. Kick undead ass.
Aloha, Boomheads! Welcome to another mind-blowing episode of Zombie Go Boom. I'm your host, Ace of Tims, and today it is time for part 2 of our Dead Island extravaganza, celebrating the new video game Dead Island Riptide, coming to stores April 23rd. Now, as you already saw in our intro, we're testing out the meat bomb today, but before we get to that, we're testing out our own take on Dead Island's home run mod, the heavy pipe mod. Let's take a look at the tail of the tape.
The devastating steel pipe. If a steel pipe isn't good enough for you, why don't you weld some blades to it and wrap it around with barbed wire, slice, tear, and bludgeon at the same time. Let's make this zombie go boom.
All right, Boomer. It's time to bring in the executioner. Hey guys, does the executioner look a little bit different to you? Take off your mask.
What's up, baby cakes?
It is the one and only Jim Goza.
How's it going, guys?
Damn, Jim, tell us about yourself. LA, how's it treating you?
Well, it's fast, it's crazy, it's wild, and there are tons of the undead that I've been weeding through one at a time, but I came back here today to test a weapon with you, my friend.
Oh, how lucky are we today? Well, I gotta tell you, we've actually got this heavy pipe mod here that we wanted to test out.
God.
I think we need an expert. Do you happen to know anyone who could take care of this for us?
Well, I mean, could I?
Oh, you?
Hit the.
Well,
with the,
I mean, you haven't been here for a few months, man. Well, do the fans want to see it?
Yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Let's make this zombie go boom.
Boomer, why do you keep putting these on, man?
You going down, dummy?
Ah!
Oh!
I bent it. I bent it on the skull. Let's check out what was done. What do you see?
Now, it looks like you blew a big blowhole in the top of it.
Story of my life.
Yeah, it looks like quite a bit of damage just right on top of the skull. Doesn't look like we entered the brain or anything. What happened to the weapon itself?
I'm not even seeing me cracking. Well, check this out. Clearly, whenever I came down, and I was actually worried about this because of the shape. This shape is meant for going directly down, but obviously in the swing I was coming down at an angle, so I put all of the weight of this thing into the bottom, not at the point right there, so it curves it up a little bit. That's why I hypothesized that this side is going to do vastly more damage because the points are together.
I see, yeah.
See? And coming straight down to the top, and I do think that it's going to cause quite a mess though, but I guess we'll find out.
I guess we'll have to see what kind of mess it makes. Oh! That blood spurt.
Did you see the spurt out the front?
Yeah, that was so good.
That was intense, man. I guess I was right. I guess we'll call this the horizontally laid blade end did quite a bit of damage. Yeah, I mean, I'm seeing blood clearly from the view of the weapon. It went, the blades went all the way in, all the way to the barbed wire. So yeah. I'd call that a kill shot, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I'd absolutely say you took this guy out. So sorry, Boomer, but now I think the fans are gonna want to see a lot more blood than that. So let's really make this zombie go boom. Oh, God, I'm covered. Woo!
Oh, baby, I missed that.
Alright, Boomheads, well, I have to inform you, this used to be a skull, and that
Used to be a brain.
Yeah. So, yeah, you want to talk about the damage of this sucker?
Yeah, alright, let's check this out. So you can see right here, I did a little bending. That was on the first strike. And here, that was on, that was when I went crazy. Clearly, the weapon worked. I mean, we saw it. Check out the slow-mo. I would say that this thing is incredibly effective. These skulls are incredibly dense, very hard, and that's what did the damage to this. But like I said, you're gonna keep going and going and going, Energizer Bunny style.
Mr. Jim Goza, my friend.
Mr. Ace of Tims.
Thank you so much for showing up for this episode of Zombie Go Boom.
Thank
it's good
you.
to see you, brother. But now, it is time for part 2 of our episode today. It is time for the Meat Bomb! Let's take a look at the tail of the tape.
Hey zombies, I heard you like meat, so I put a bomb in some meat so you can eat meat while you explode into more meat. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, for the first time in ZGB history, we're testing out some explosives. Question is, can our exploding meat make a zombie go boom? That's what she said.
Alright, so we have got a piece of meat surrounding a pound of tannerite. In the actual game, you explode it with a timer, but here we're just going to be shooting it from a distance. To simulate that, we got 3 of our volunteers from Zombie Industries going at it to eat the meat.
That's what she said.
And after that, for part 2 of the test, we're actually going to put this inside of one of our crystal skull mouths to see what it would do there. But until then, let's see what kind of damage it does to these guys.
I'm here with Justin Jennings from Final Days. Today we're going to be shooting off the exploding meat with an AR-15. Are you ready, Justin?
Yes, I am.
Are you guys ready?
Let's do it!
Okay, so let's look at some of this damage here. This guy's completely blown out of here. Check out the hole right here through his chest. This guy over here looks like he's slowed down just a little bit. There's holes straight across his front, and this guy's definitely slowed down too. But these guys are only dead if they're human beings, and since they're zombies, let's try putting some of the meat inside one of the mouths of our crystal skulls and see what happens.
Alright, so for part 2 of our exploding meat test today, we're going to be simulating as if the zombie actually had it in his mouth by just strapping it inside it and then shooting it from a distance. This is pretty crazy, because this might be the first time we actually get to see one of our crystal skulls actually go boom.
Holy crap.
Oh my god. Okay, that worked.
Alright, so let's take a look through what happened here. We've got all the butt pulled up over in front of the table. Over here, about 5 yards back, brain's laying over there by the water, and then it looks like the head just catapulted completely off the table with minimal damage to the table itself. So that's actually pretty awesome. And talk about some shockwave action. Mike actually got hit with a piece of the crystal skull from about 50 yards away. How'd that feel, Mike?
It was surprising to say the least. We were back there for safety reasons. We never expected the shrapnel to travel that far.
Dead Island Riptide. Get the exclusive special edition collector's pack and DLC. Includes strategy map and more.
Alright guys, that does it for this special 2-part extravaganza. Tons of fun. We got a lot of thanks to throw out there, especially Mr. Jim Goza here. Thank you, brother, for showing up. It was an honor working with you, man.
Back at you, Asa. Love you guys very much. Thanks for having me again.
Oh yeah, dude.
Also, we want to thank Final Days for the use of the Tannerite, the AR-15s, and Tony Clark for offering up his badass, brutal weapon.
Yeah, dude, some sick damage today done with that. And as always, we have got to throw out some big thanks to Dead Island for the awesome video game and for these awesome weapon ideas. Look at what kind of damage it's doing. And also, guys, make sure you check out the Dead Island Riptide video game coming to stores April 23rd. Make sure you pre-order today.
Ace of Tim's, Zombie Go Boom, you are Jim Goza approved. Guys at home, make sure you keep watching, like, share, and subscribe. They got awesome content coming your way. And as always, happy hunting.
Stay alive, my friends.